There seems to be possible escalation of the 1,000-day-old Russia-Ukraine war as Ukraine fired United States of America, USA-made Army tactical missile systems, ATACMS, into a major ammunition depot in Karachev area of Bryank Oblast region of Russia on Tuesday after President Joe Biden gave Kyiv approval to use its long-range missiles inside Russia. An action which prompted President Vladimir Putin to hold emergency nuclear weapon meeting with his team and also signed into law the use of the nuclear weapon against country assisting non-nuclear nation against Moscow, a statement which apparently indicated that Russia may have planned to attack US. Reports from Ukraine indicated that Russia intensified airstrikes against Ukraine during the weekend. Videos posted online on Tuesday showed large explosions at a major ammunition depot, Grau Arsenal in Karachev in the Bryank Oblast of Russia, located about 115 kilometers from Ukraine. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov told journalists that new changes to Russia's nuclear weapons doctrine signed by President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday mean the use of Western non-nuclear rockets by the armed forces of Ukraine against Russia can prompt a nuclear response. According to reports, the ATACMS strikes by Ukraine affected the facility near Karachev, 70 miles from Ukraine's border, with secondary explosions reported. Footage showed a fiery explosion followed by plumes of smoke. Ukrainian military sources confirmed the success of the operation, marking a turning point in the conflict as US-made missiles are now part of Kyiv's arsenal. Russia claimed its air defenses intercepted 5 missiles, but debris from one caused a fire at a military site. In response, Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a new law allowing nuclear retaliation for long-range missile attacks, lowering the threshold for deploying nuclear weapons. Putin also issued a direct warning to the US, accusing the Biden administration of recklessness after its recent approval for Ukraine to use ATACMS. Russian lawmakers condemned Washington's decision, with one senior official calling it a significant step toward World War III. This escalation comes on the 1,000th day of the war, underscoring the growing global tensions. The Russian Defense Ministry said that it defeated a Ukrainian attack that used US-made missiles shortly before the Kremlin updated its nuclear weapons doctrine to allow for nuclear strikes in response to foreign ballistic missile attacks. The changes to Russia's nuclear doctrine were unveiled several weeks ago but only signed by Putin on Tuesday, as officials in Moscow expressed anger at the US decision to allow ATACMS use on Russian territory. The doctrine now says Russia can launch a nuclear attack against a country assisting a non-nuclear country in aggression against Russia. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said on Tuesday, "The fact that ATACMS was used repeatedly in the Bryansk region tonight is, of course, a signal that they want escalation. And it is impossible to use these high-tech missiles without the Americans, as Putin has repeatedly said."
Bringing you the news in a more digital way.